Hello, and welcome back to my channel once more, the place where I review all my new pickups and then talk about all things sneakers and streetwear. We'll get straight into this one. It's a big box. Not quite sure why they sent such a big box, but we'll get into it anyway. Yep, about half the space inside the delivery box is just nothing, completely wasted. Get rid of that. Okay, so here we have a special edition Nike box, so white on white, and that signifies a women's pair or a women's in extended sizing. So this is the W Air Jordan 1, so women's Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG SP, so SP stands for Special Projects, in the Cacao Wow, and that's what it says, Choco Fantastique, which I think is Cacao Wow in French, I guess. There are other parts of the colorway name. I'll put on this side, I'll put the Nike sneakers image. I think Sandrift was one of them. Dusted Clay, I want to say, was another. Box is a little bit dinged up, but hopefully if I kind of like move it and it catches a bit of light, hopefully you can see that white on white Nike piece. So they haven't gone with the matching of the colorway on this box, which I think would have actually been way better personally. Having that Sandrift and stuff on here would have been really cool, but they didn't do that, so you can't get everything. It is a premium pair, hence the special projects. So you do have a dust bag here, and as you can see, the ends of the drawstrings have like metal, if you can hear that at all. They have kind of metal aglets to them, which is pretty cool. It's nice to have. I'm not sure where you'd ever use a dust bag. I don't think I'd ever use one, but nice to have, I guess. And then what you have, just in terms of like legitimizing pairs, I got these straight from Nike. So again, confirmed the receipt up there. They do come individually wrapped. So I'm going to get them both out, unwrap them, and we'll go through the rest of the review. Okay. They also do come with the green sticker on the inside, if you can see that. If you can't, I will impose that into the video when I'm editing. Cool. So, I unwrap both of these. I will do a quick review on the colorway and then the materials. Maybe we'll leave this one off to the side here because it has the hang tag. Yeah, so kind of getting into the pair, here you have them, the Cacao Wow, and I think this is the Cacao Brown, this one here, around the kind of round around the toe. This is Sandrift, which is a like an off-white or a cream, a pale cream, and then this I think it's Dusty Clay, something to that effect. But again, I'll put some images up in this corner from the sneakers app, and hopefully there I can include all those names so you guys know, and then that clay again on the back here. And what you do actually have is it's all over suede, which I think is really cool. It's a nice little change up for J's. Typically, like a lot of Jordan 1s come in leather, so when they don't, it's quite a nice change up. And they also have this like satin tongue, which is quite nice. It balances quite well with an overall suede. So you have no traditional leather, it's all suede. I guess suede is a form of leather, but all suede everywhere apart from the tongue, which is, I don't know, it's nylon. You'd have to check the detail somewhere, but it's not a typical kind of material that you would get there. And then you have, again, the clay insole as you have with the outsole. The laces that come in it, again, are that off-white or cream Sandrift color. And I'm led to believe, yes, there is a spare pair of laces, which is in the Cacao Brown. And again, you have this, like they keep doing on the women's pairs, and they had with the UNC to Chicago pair, which I used to have and I've now sold, mainly because they look so much like the breads when you have them on foot. I kind of like, I could never really justify wearing them and keeping them, based on like they were worth a decent amount to sell. And from my view, it just looked like I had a pair of breads on, and I already have the 2016 breads up there, and they're dropping 2024 breads in the 85 mold, at which point I'll either have basically two pairs of breads, or I'll buy the 85 mold and sell the 2016s, which I can probably get a pretty penny for now. Either way, keeping that UNC to Chicago just didn't make sense. So yeah, again, on this pair, again, satin tongue. So you have that here. Just see both of them. Yeah, I think just overall it's a really nice colorway. You have that double rust on the back, and also actually, sorry, the inner lining is also a kind of satin, a shiny type of satin type feel, which is cool. You have they're continuing again with these shoe trees. So no actual shoe trees, just the paper, like the balled up paper, which is annoying to me, but gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, and then, so I'm just gonna pause and put some fits in, which will just be playing now, where I'm gonna try and complement some matchy with some contrast. Last video I said I was gonna do 3, and then I actually did 4, so I'm trying not to say how many. I don't know if it's gonna be 3 or 4, but I'll do as many as my wardrobe will allow me to. So yeah, just put those up there, kind of let them play off. Cool, so now that is finished, 2 things left to do. So first, a rating. So for me, this pair is a solid 8.5, I would say, 8.5. I think this is the best. This might be a hot take to some people. I think this is the best Jordan 1 of the year. I thought the only other Jordan 1 this year that's been good enough, in my opinion, for me to buy, or hasn't been something I already had. I really like the artisanal red pair. I also really like the metallic red 85s. I passed on both. The artisanal is just too similar to me to Chicago, and I already have the 2017 metallic reds, so I may get them when they come down. They were $200 because they were a 85 cut. If they come down to 100, I'll buy them, and then I'll just sell my 2007 pair, which was a fairly stiff, bad leather, if I remember. But there's been a few good Jordan 1s, but I think in terms of the ones I've been able to justify adding to the collection, for me this is the best one. And then the green glow has been the only other one that I've pulled the trigger on. I really did like the Orca, the yellow Orca in the Chicago style. But again, I've already got the taxis and I haven't even worn those yet, and I think they're better. So I kind of sat and waited on those as well. So yeah, so 8.5, that's my review. These will make the top 10 list most likely. I mean, at this rate, it's looking like I might not even buy 10 shoes this year. So based on that, they're all going to make it. Cool. So just put this down, and then the final thing to do, so fit of the day, picture up here. So I went with heathered theme today. Not that the shoes are not heathered, but they are the grey. I think it's particle grey Cassina Nike MX 1s. And I've paired those with the gold heather Fear of God Essentials sweat shorts. So the first pair that came in the much higher cut, so less baggy shorts. And then this is the heathered grey 021 quality vibes. So I think I wore this for a few picture-in-picture videos. But yeah, really like this heather color. And then it has the kind of pinky purpley hits there. So yeah, I'm gonna go away and look around my wardrobe and see what to fit with these, and then kind of come back and get that done. But in the meantime, another video really enjoyed making. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching it. That's it from me. Over and out.